From entitled cops who abuse their powers
Stop it!
to paralyzing a suspect forever.
Oh my God, no.
These cops do not care what they do or who they put in danger.
Disclaimer: all content in this video is for general educational purposes only.
Officer Richard Scavone was driving on the streets of Las Vegas when he spotted Amanda Ortiz littering and loitering.
All right, come on over, man. Hey!
What?
Come over here! Get on. Put your hand behind your back.
So what do you?
I got the taser out. Put your hand behind your back.
As the situation escalated, the officer became more aggressive in tone.
Put your palms together.
How am I supposed to put my palms together if you got my fucking hand?
That's it.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna dump you on the floor in a minute. Hell you think you're talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
The officer told Amanda to spread her feet and accused her of having something on them, unaware that it was going to be a big mistake on his part.
Talking to me? Spread your feet.
My feet are straight. Why do you have your hands on my fucking neck? Get the fuck off of me! You doing? I don't give a fuck. So what? Take me out to take me to fucking jail. You doing all this extra shit for what? Stay.
Get on your stomach. On your stomach.
I can't.
Had enough? You finished?
Get my fucking back off the ground!
You finished?
The situation intensified as Officer Scavone resorted to being physical with Amanda.
I don't care because there's a camera right down on the hotel.
You finished? You finished fighting me? Are you finished or no?
As if his actions were not enough, he soon started using derogatory language.
Stand here, shut up. Understand me? Or no?
I heard you.
Don't move.
Little did anyone anticipate the shocking turn of events as the officer made a grave mistake with his next move.
What else you want to do, tough guy?
Go ahead and take me to jail. That's all I want you to do.
You got it. What do you got here?
That's fine. Don't touch my breath. What the f***?
Ever pull away from me?
Everything is being recorded. You're abusing me for no fucking reason. And you know that. I'm not doing shit.
Ever pull away from me? Understand me? Out.
Get off of me!
Take it out.
Don't touch my breath. What the f***?
What else you got?
Get off of me!
What else you got?
Get off of my teeth! You're in my fucking shirt! What the f***?
Reach for anything while I'm talking to you.
Off of me!
You finished?
Stop!
In the car. In the car.
Oh my God!
You're gonna what? What are you gonna do?
What are you doing?
In the car.
Amanda filed a criminal complaint against the officer. The cop was fired and faced 1 year in prison plus a $100,000 fine. The way Officer Scavone treated Amanda was completely unacceptable, but it was nothing compared to the behavior of Officer Francesco Marlette.
Hey, yo.
Until then, on July 25th, 2016, Amanda Hton was involved in an accident. However, when the authorities came to the site, they targeted the wrong person.
Right, ma'am. Stand up, okay?
Amanda appeared disoriented, attributing it to the shock of the accident. However, officers insisted on conducting a field sobriety test to determine if she was intoxicated.
Lay your hands relaxed on your sides. I want you to look at your toes. Then you're going to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to count each step out loud. You're going to make a turn and you're going to come back. I'll demonstrate what I want you to do, okay? So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. Except you're going to 9. On your 9th step, I want you to keep your left foot planted, make a series of small steps around it, and then I want you to come back. 1, 2, 3. Except you're going all the way to 9. Do you have any problems with your legs that would prevent you from doing that? All right. Do you think you can do that?
Fine.
All right. Why don't you give it a shot then? Whenever you're ready.
Count as 1.
No.
1, 2.
Since she was in an accident, it is obvious that she felt flimsy and unsteady. However, the officer insisted that she complete the test.
All right. Go ahead and stop. Hey, I'm going to place you under arrest for DUI. Stop. Yes. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Don't make things worse, okay? Just cooperate with them.
Amanda's husband Matt arrived at the scene and was immediately warned by the officers to stay back. The officers, however, continued searching for her.
Stop right here. Go ahead, widen your stance for me. Keep your feet up. Do you have anything illegal on you?
No,
Okay,
be
I said
careful.
stay there for a minute. Stay there! Okay, I said stay there. Okay, there.
I was trying to make things lighter.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're not, all right? And your balance is really poor.
Because
And yet
I'm in shock, I'm
you have
shaking.
some other physical characteristics which are indicative of a controlled substance.
Can I ask what that is?
Yes, your eyes. Your
My
eyes
eyes?
lead the way. It's called
Don't.
Stop.
Don't touch
Okay,
me.
I can search you, and that's what I'm doing. You do
You
not
have
pull
my
away from
husband
me.
here. You put me with
Okay.
my husband here.
Hey, I'm going to search you whether you
With
like
my
it or not.
husband here.
No,
You don't get a fucking gropey.
Okay, no one's groping you. There's a little camera right there. Pay
Right.
attention to it.
Not even single.
Okay, don't pull away from me again. No, I won't.
I'd like to keep that, please.
All right. What I want you to do is I want you to come over here on the curb and have a seat.
Have a cigarette?
No.
Amanda was taken to the police headquarters, charged with being under the influence and resisting arrest despite her negative blood test. The arrest, triggered by her reaction during the sobriety test, left Amanda and her husband shocked. Handling vulnerable situations requires improved protocols. The importance of such measures can be realized by Officer Francesco Marlette's illicit actions. The Prince George's County Police Department announced the initiation of an investigation after a video circulated on social media where a police officer was seen getting physically close to a woman. The officer then disentangled himself and moved to the back seat of his car along with the woman.
Vaya. Para el carro, mira, para atrás la lleva, mira, ve. Ey, no, mira,
Following the video's dissemination, Officer Marlette was taken off active duty and his police powers were suspended as an investigation was proceeding. If you thought that the Francesco Marlette case was uncomfortable, the next case might intensify that situation by 1 or 2 degrees.
You're sexy.
On the 17th of April 2022, D'Angelo Reyes, a police officer, misused his authority. What began as a seemingly innocuous encounter took a disturbing turn later. The dialogue quickly steered in a weird direction when Reyes said this to the woman.
You're sexy. Was that unprofessional of me? I don't know. I'm sorry, but like, I'm just like, damn.
The situation turned even more horrific when Reyes unabashedly asked this from the woman.
You just chilling tonight? Okay. If I'm wandering around, where should I wander?
Probably somewhere around the Studio Star.
At the Studio Star. Okay.
The officer then subsequently asked if the woman had a room in the motel she was staying in, breaking all the barriers of protocol and vulnerability with her.
You got a room? Okay.
It's me and my dog Felony.
Oh, really? Okay.
The record of this inappropriate conversation halted as the body cam switched off after this particular instance. Reyes was arrested the next day, where he pleaded not guilty to first-degree rape accusations. Moving from Reyes' unsettling encounter, Officer Tyler Gil Net's illicit traffic stop awaits. On the 5th of January 2019, a routine traffic stop in West Louisville took an unexpected turn, setting the stage for a legal battle against the police department. A woman named Callie Coates found herself at the center of an unsettling incident involving a Metro police officer in training. Officer Tyler Gil Net and other officers pulled her over for a bench warrant, asking her to step out of her vehicle and hand over her license.
Her back here, okay? This is one time it's best to bring her back here because of the traffic on Greenwood, okay?
At that point, another senior officer stepped in to take control of the situation and reprimanded him.
Okay, go ahead. Yep. Yeah.
You don't care about checking out, do you?
The The unnamed officer admitted to Coates and her passenger that Gil Net was a new officer in training who seemed lost. The incident left Coates feeling mentally distressed and harassed.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
Can I just shut the door?
Yeah. You can shut the door and let. Is that your daughter?
He's training.
He's training.
He's supposed to call a woman to really actually pat it down.
It's with male officers. It's supposed to be the back of the hand.
Yeah.
So as soon as he did it wrong, ma'am, listen to me, ma'am. Can you turn around?
I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
just the way he did.
He's a new officer. I'm training him.
Hold his fingers.
That's why.
I'm sorry. I thought only a female.
No.
I don't have anything on me.
Ma'am.
Only a female officer.
Males can search females, but we're supposed to use the back of our hand.
That's a violation right
So
there.
that's why as soon as I saw him, I stopped him, told him to go to the back of the car. Okay? Okay. It's all being recorded. I want to let you know that. I want to reassure you of that. Okay? Is that your daughter in the car?
That's my
niece. All right. I know she's probably a little worried. If you want to let her know everything's okay. All right. You can. All right. Now, I need to check and just make sure that there's no marijuana in the car.
I understand.
He already told me that y'all smoked earlier, okay? I want to reassure you, once we do that, you'll be on your way, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay? You okay, ma'am?
You're violating.
Listen.
It was just, I've never had nobody.
I know.
It was awkward.
As soon as I saw it, that's why I stopped him. And I want to personally apologize to you, okay?
Yes.
I want to personally apologize.
This incident underscores the need for rigorous training and accountability in policing, raising concerns about the conduct of new officers and its impact on public trust. Following Gil Net's inappropriate search, we have officers Zach Reffy and Kyle Dick facing off against Samantha Panda over a petty issue. This is an incident that occurred on August 2nd, 2020, involving Myrtle Beach Police Department officers Zach Reffy and Kyle Dick, who detained professional aerialist Samantha Panda and her sister-in-law over a complaint about their beach attire. Miss Panda's boyfriend began filming the encounter after Miss Panda was placed in handcuffs as she inquired the police officers about the legality of the accusations.
If you stop acting like this, we'll
Sam, just relax. Just relax, all right? Well, no. So, she's being detained. She's being detained right now, okay? All right?
The way she's acting.
Okay, and how is that? No. How was she just acting in your eyes? That's all I want to see. I just want to.
Tell me she's not going.
No, she didn't say that. She asked you. She asked you if she wants, if you can show her the penal code that says, or the law that says.
And you said no.
Miss Panda sought clarification on appropriate beach attire and asserted that her swimsuit didn't violate any laws.
It's not illegal. Nothing in there says any quote-unquote private parts are not uncommon. None of our private parts are uncommon. Where
does it say? It doesn't say that. It says nudity.
I'm not nude.
There's no nudity going on here.
The other officer then tried to communicate and show Miss Panda the penal code, but he was inarticulate. The group successfully maneuvered their way out, even when there wasn't even a proper cause.
Okay, so are we going to talk? Are we going to talk to every woman on the beach right now and decide? Like, can we bring them over and then decide what an appropriate term is?
We're not going to debate this back and forth. It is. I clearly told you what it means and what it is. You can't have it on. You have to have on some kind of an appropriate attire.
But if there was a thing that said specifically you can't wear a thong, then that means literally the rest of these bikinis on the beach are not appropriate
either. A bikini, what they have is not exposing their full behind all the way out to the. So that's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. You have to have on some kind of a cover. In your case, you have to have on some kind of bikini top when you're nipping around filming. You have to have on. I know, but you have to have on some kind of a top like hers, something like that. Yes, that's appropriate.
Like I didn't even know today when I left the house that was like I didn't know it was see-through. So.
And I mean, when you get wet in a white shirt, it's I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. I'm just saying you have to put something on to cover it up. You have kids out here and everything else. You have to cover it. That's all we're trying to do.
I just don't care about other people. Like, don't look at us.
Well,
why can't we tell them stop looking at us?
Well, my thing is we're addressing it. We're out here telling you what the ordinance is. If you don't want to comply with it, take it to jail with it.
Well, we're just gonna leave.
And that's your right.
Okay, so can we leave now? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Thank you.
The confrontation highlights the importance of effective communication and de-escalation in law enforcement encounters, emphasizing the need for improved training. In this encounter, a law enforcement officer stopped an individual riding a bicycle for a minor traffic violation, riding on the wrong side of the road, on October 13th, 2019. However, the situation soon took a drastic turn. The situation began with Hansen refusing to comply with the officer's requests.
And then we could go through it politely, like you mentioned.
We are going through it politely, but you're not complying with a lawful order.
No, I think I just asked for you to provide me information on that order. And you haven't provided me information, and you're taking that as me not following the order. All I'm asking is for you to maybe pull up the website or show me the legislation that says that I have to provide my information in this case.
Hansen challenged the officer's authority, leading to a back-and-forth discussion about compliance and the lawfulness of the stop.
I stopped them for a simple violation, riding the wrong way on the roadway. As you can see, we've attracted a small crowd, so it's not really contentious, but the person's refusing to identify themselves. I don't know if they even have ID because every question that I ask, we go in a circular argument wherein they state I don't answer questions.
The officer threatened Hansen with this as she refused to agree to his requests.
And that if she failed to comply, I could arrest her for obstructing police officer, obstructing governmental justice.
For you to know my information in order to educate me on the law?
What effect did it stop this? Yes, it is. It's required. It's required of you, and it's required of me by my boss.
Do you have something that I can confirm that it's required other than just saying so?
Yes, I do, but you see, the problem is I have my cell phone, I don't have my law book, and I don't have the department's policies, rules, and procedures. We don't carry that with us. It's computerized, and if you received a citation or were arrested, your defense attorney or you yourself, if you're representing yourself, through discovery could request all of that information to support your case and disprove what I, the prosecuting officer, would be alleging. However, it is customary in our society that when a police officer who's clearly identified as such tells you to pull over for a violation, you go along with the program. That is the requirement. You are lawfully required to provide identification, and then the officer gets to decide whether you get a warning, a ticket, or you get arrested if you've committed a crime.
So it seems to me that there's a few issues here. So it seems to me you want to hold me to a law that you can't prove or show me.
You don't know that I can't prove that.
Hansen suggested that she was being treated differently due to her appearance, and the officer said this next.
You have to understand, people who look like me are often
What do you look like? You keep saying that. I don't understand what you look like. How do you look any different from me?
Okay, well, I'm an African-American mixed woman.
Okay.
I am a petite figure. So I will say that men who are in a police uniform often abuse their power and the rules that they have. All I am asking is for you to show me the rule of this violation that I have.
The officer himself was compliant and even completed a shocking request on Hansen's demands.
Law that I'll draw your attention to. This is a violation law, but it's 811-295, failure to drive on right.
I'm familiar. I understand that this is a law. That's not what I'm contesting. I'm just asking.
You want to know how I have the authority to ask you for your information?
How you have the authority to ask for my information, and how you can dignify me being on this side of the road versus that side of the road.
Why do you say dignify? Because that's not...
Not dignify. I mean more, what is the difference between, like, how can you tell that I was on this side of the road versus that side of the road?
My visual observations. My visual observations, and the court has upheld that officers' visual observations.
This is what I'm stating, though. You're making your observations based on this median in this road.
Yes.
But this isn't a line in the road.
It is a line in the road. It's a physical line.
It's a line in the road, but I don't recognize this as the median. So
Okay,
you're trying to say that this.
Ma'am, I can't fix all of your belief systems. I mean,
my belief systems. I'm just articulating the situation to you.
no, you're articulating your interpretation, which is nonsensical. That's clearly the middle of the road as.
The middle of the road. This whole slab and this slab are about equal length. There's a whole intersection here. The middle of the road is right here.
No, it's not, ma'am. Please.
I can see down the whole road right in the middle.
All right, please go stand back
So
on the curb.
I think that this is what I'm trying to articulate. You have
I
a defense of me being on the side of the road.
Okay.
There aren't lines here.
I understand what you're saying.
I believe, in my own experience as a citizen,
I understand what you're saying.
person in this situation, I was on, as you mentioned, the right side of the road.
Okay.
The right side of this line that you are.
I understand what you're saying.
So that's what I'm trying to articulate to you.
Okay.
At this point, a crowd had gathered, and the scene worsened then. Hansen stuck to her point.
So I would like to get you to cooperate and give me your identification willingly. If you refuse to do that, you are under arrest. Do you understand?
I would like to have some more clarification.
There's not going to be more clarification. I need a yes or a no from you. I need you to either give me your identification now or you're going to be placed under arrest. Which do you want to do?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, you're under arrest.
I don't answer questions.
Stop!
Stop! Stop! Stop! Stop!
Okay, you're under arrest.
831, send us more.
Stop. Hey, stop. Get back now. She's not complying.
Okay,
roll onto your stomach.
Hey, I will comply. I need both of you to get off of me.
That's not going to happen. Roll on your stomach.
I need you to get off of me.
Roll on your stomach.
I need you. I'm not moving.
Roll on your stomach.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not
Place your hand behind your back.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving. They say I'm resisting. I'm not moving.
The crowd expressed concerns about the way Hansen was arrested and tried to interfere, but the cops did this next.
I don't answer questions. Please let me sit on the side of the curb.
We are being gentle. She's not.
Please let me sit up on the curb. Sir, can you please stop touching me? Please stop touching me. You're making me uncomfortable. Please stop touching me.
You don't get to tell.
Please stop touching me. Am I resisting you, sir?
No.
Please stop touching me.
Okay, stay where you are then.
May I sit up?
No, you may not.
Can we talk to her?
No, you may not.
Yes, you can.
No, you may not.
I'm a human. I'm allowed to speak.
You're under arrest right now.
I'm allowed to speak.
You stay back, all right?
I'm not doing anything.
Stay back or you're going to get arrested also.
I need assistance. I need help. Can you call my mother?
Stay back.
I'm making a phone call.
Stay back. You can make a phone call from over there. Get over there now. You don't have a right to insert yourself into this.
The encounter ended with the officer deciding to conclude the transcription as they headed to jail to complete the necessary paperwork. While what happened to Hansen is unacceptable, the behavior and conduct of Daryl Jones is truly unbelievable.
You don't have the right to run this. I got my right to do it.
Until then, though, on the 7th of December 2015, Sergeant Vincent Fraker and Officer John McMillan responded to a 911 call initiated by a father who reported his intoxicated and unruly son, James Donovan Duran, who was being violent.
Good to see you again, man. I said good to see you again. Take it easy. Yep.
Go ahead, guys.
Do what? Aw, man.
Go ahead. What's going on, dude? Never mind, you tell me what's going on. I don't know. Go ahead. It's all right. You guys go ahead. Go ahead.
During his voluntary surrender for the arrest, the police persistently refused his plea. Nevertheless, the situation took an unexpectedly strange twist.
All right, Donovan. Stay there, okay? Yeah, see her there, right? Okay. Get up. You got her. What's your opening? Step in. Step in. Show the foot up there, miss. Need help? Do you need help?
No, sir.
No?
I need help.
Nope. There you go.
Donovan, in a surprising twist, tried to put his handcuffs in front of him, and what the officers replied with was a big mistake on their part.
You can't do that. Stop it. I stopped. Put your hands back. I stopped.
Upon impact with the ground, his neck instantly suffered a fracture, but the officers continued to instruct him to rise. The unthinkable unfolded when compliance was physically impossible.
Donovan, stand up. Come on, Donovan. Stand up, Donovan. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Tensions escalated as he was taken to the hospital while seated in a wheelchair.
up. We'll put the sideways in there. Okay. Okay. Ready? We're done. Resisting.
Revealing how it all transpired after they took him to the hospital, here's Donovan's narration of the incident.
They finally took me to a hospital room where there was a room with a window. They took me in the window. They grabbed me. They threw me on the hospital bed. They got handcuffs. They handcuffed me to the hospital bed. They handcuffed me my other wrist. They handcuffed me to my ankles. So I was like that with a broken neck, and I was just crying. I remember I was in so much agony and so much pain, and I was thinking, like, is this really happening? Like, I was thinking, are these people, like, I'm thinking I'm here at a hospital where they're supposed to save your life when a person is hurt. This is where people get saved and get help. I'm thinking, are these people really gonna let me die here? And I'm thinking, this is a nightmare.
Due to the use of force by the police, 24-year-old Donovan experienced paralysis from the waist down, leaving him with no sensation in his hands.
I think about my 2 children. But I'm fighting.
A lawsuit was initiated against Officer Vincent Fraker, reaching a settlement for an undisclosed amount. However, no further action was taken against both Sergeant Vincent Fraker or Officer John McMillan. If you think you've seen it all when reading Donovan's case, this next case might prove you wrong.
What? You don't have the right to run this. I got my rights to do it.
This event documents a tense interaction between individuals and a law enforcement officer regarding a traffic stop. The case seems highly likely to be racial profiling, as we see a white police officer stop 2 black men when they're pulling out of a parking lot for no reason at all.
For what?
Because I told you to.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me over. But you didn't pull me over.
Get the license out, or I'll hit for a backup and I'll take you out of the car. Get your driver's license.
Call your supervisor.
Officer Daryl Jones senselessly asked the individuals to show their driving licenses and IDs.
Get your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Please call your supervisor, because
you're not pulling me over,
neither. You get your driver's license out right now. Show me ID.
Call your supervisor. What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate. For what?
The officer attempted to explain the situation of suspicious behavior, but the individual persisted and asked for further justification and the officer's personal details until Jones did this.
Your failure to identify.
I'm not. You have no reason. You have no reason to pull me over.
Show me your driver's
You didn't even pull. You're not even behind me. You jumped out the car and told me to stop.
You stopped right here.
We weren't in traffic, sir. We were pulling out of a parking spot.
Or I'm going to tow your car.
You're not going to tow anything. The car, sir. You're not going to tow a car.
Step it up.
Another officer is called, and the situation starts taking off a rough patch.
No, they didn't steal items.
We bought a bunch of items.
They bought a bunch of stuff, but when they were sitting right here, I was trying to get their license plate. He hollers out the window, "You're not getting my plate," and he takes off. So I went to get him. Then he comes back and he stops here. So I asked him for driver's license.
It's all on video. That's not what happened.
What infraction did he commit?
Nothing at all, officer.
It's suspicious behavior. I'm wanting an ID. Because he was calling me out in my car.
What did I call you, sir? I didn't call you anything. I asked you, what were you trying to get my license plate for? That's what I asked you.
Well,
and then I came back to really see what was going on.
That's why we stopped in front of the store.
With my hazards on. And he jumped out. We have it on record. He jumped out and told me to stop.
And started asking us for ID and all this and that.
And he said we was looking suspicious. How? We was in the same store he was in. We was shopping.
He just seen us.
I'm a loyal customer here. I shop here all the time. The thing is, he asked for my license. For what reason?
That's all we asked him, officer.
The officers privately discussed the next course of action. The other supervisor then came over to the 2 men in the car and listened patiently to what they had to say.
Officer, okay, so when we first came in here, right? So he comes here all the time.
Sure.
I'm his cousin.
Okay.
Okay, so we came in here, he bought some things for his daughter. We bought a few pair of shoes. The girl at the counter knows him well. They had a nice conversation, but the whole time, this guy is standing in there staring at us, right?
Okay.
The officer concluded that they were innocent and let them go. At the time of the incident, Officer Jones was employed as a Lawrence Township Small Claims Court constable. Eyewitness News confirmed that Jones was terminated by the elected constable immediately after the cell phone video went viral. Whether Constable Jones' actions were an act of racial profiling or not is debatable. However, this is what happens when officers overstep their boundaries.
No, I'm not, sir. This is my home. You are trying to invade my home. You're trying to invade my home.
This is an interaction between a group of officers and a black man, and things go awry when the cops trespass on his property. The black individual is seen repeatedly asserting his rights when the cops show up at his door, but one of the cops does this in response.
Say, sir, again, officer, again, please remove your foot out of my home.
The man firmly refused entry to the law enforcement officers without a warrant and requested the officers to remove his foot from his home. But the officers did not listen and said this.
I'm telling you that I do not need you guys. It is me and my son, and I'm telling you, now I'm not in trouble. But I'm telling you that it is me and my son, and I would like for you to remove your foot. I don't have to answer any questions to you, sir, so now I'm asking you again.
The individual emphasized that there was no disturbance, expressing concern about feeling threatened by the officer's presence.
No, I'm not, sir. This is my home. You are trying to invade my home. You're trying to invade my home. You're looking at the residence. I'm well. You're looking at the residence. I'm well. Sir, you're not going to enter my home. You do not have permission to enter my home, sir. So again, I'm asking you to remove your foot out of my residence. This is my residence. Again, I am asking you to remove your foot. You do not have a warrant. You will not enter my home. Period. So again, sir, because I'm feeling very threatened at this moment, you do not have a warrant to be on my property. Please remove your foot from my door.
The exchange went back and forth consistently until this shocking turn of events occurred.
Y'all gonna do this in front of my child? CJ, y'all gonna do this in front of my child? Y'all are gonna do this in front of my child, bro?
Stop hurting your child. Stop hurting your child.
Y'all gonna do this in front of my child, bro? Go in the room. CJ, go in the room.
The officer's behavior was highly unprofessional and illegal, causing unnecessary distress to the family of two. Racial profiling cases like these have been causing a stir within the black community. However, cases like Jamal Williams are what made things a lot more distressing.
Stop resisting. Why are you? No, man.
On January 20th, 2021, an incident occurred with a black man and two officers by the name of Bruno de Oliveira and Alexander Tavalli. The man was peacefully eating his lunch in his car when quite the unexpected thing happened. The black man, Jamal Williams, was sitting in his car during his lunch break when multiple Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies surrounded his vehicle, demanding this.
Hey, don't touch, bro. Relax, hey.
They moved forward with a detainment and gave this vague explanation for it.
Relax, hey. You match the description of somebody, okay, that just committed a burglary in the area. Okay, you're on camera, so don't worry. Step out of the car.
Is your body cam on?
It's on.
Yes,
it's on.
Step on out, dude.
We'll explain everything to you, okay? Just step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of the car.
You're being detained for a burglary investigation, okay, sir? So step out.
No.
Do you live in the area?
I'm not answering any questions. Don't want my lawyer.
Okay. Step out of the car. You're being detained right now. All right? Step out of the car.
Sir, step on out.
The officer forcibly removed him from his vehicle despite his repeated requests to speak with their supervisor, with atrocious threats.
Supervisor, I want to talk to your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Over here on Paso Verde.
Call your supervisor.
We have two.
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
The cops then laid him forcibly down on the road and detained him like this.
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Give me your hand.
I don't give you consent to touch me.
Don't reach.
I don't give you consent to touch me.
Don't reach.
I don't give you consent.
Handcuff.
I don't give you consent.
We're gonna be on Paso Verde and
Hey, stop.
He was then taken to the police cruiser, and the twist of events that happened next shocked everyone.
When I was sitting in the back of the squad car, right, I'm expecting for them to let me go because I'm like, okay, they're not gonna find anything incriminating on me, right? So they're gonna let me go, right? And I find out they're gonna send me to jail. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, this has gone from bad to worse to even more worse. This is just crazy to me.
Lieutenant Tree Hong from the Sheriff's Department explained that deputies aimed to detain Williams suspected him of burglary based on a description. Williams resisted physical detainment, prompting Hong to encourage cooperation and propose a meeting with deputies. Despite these efforts, it took a year for all charges against Williams to be dropped. On a seemingly routine call to investigate a domestic disturbance on the 21st of September 2019, things quickly escalated when a female officer and Deputy Lorenzo responded to a distress call at an apartment complex.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No, I'm fine.
Come out here. Come out here.
I really don't want to deal with y'all people.
All right, well, we'll make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
1636 County, we're code 4. She does not need EMS. So what happened?
Nothing.
Look up for me. What's on your neck? What happened?
Nothing happened.
So I have witnesses saying something happened. So are you trying to protect him?
No, I just really don't like dealing with y'all. I really don't want to deal with y'all. I really don't.
Okay. So
I don't need to talk to y'all. I really don't.
Do you have your ID on you or anything?
No, I don't.
So what's your last name? How do you spell your first name?
Why do you need all this stuff?
Because we have to document that we're here.
The female officer focused on what she perceived as marks on the girl's neck.
Where is the guy that allegedly, I mean,
I don't know where he's at. I don't.
So he left?
He left.
Does he live in this apartment complex?
He does not.
You don't know which way he went?
I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
1636K94, victim's advising she does not know which way he went. So, were y'all, I'm trying to figure out why your friends called the cops.
What friend?
Or your witnesses, whoever was over here that called us.
Okay.
So
We got into an argument.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It was nothing physical?
Nothing physical.
Where are the marks on your neck from?
We got into my necklace right here.
No, this right here. What is that from?
Does it really matter?
Yes. To make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, ma'am.
So
I'm fine. Like literally, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I get a rash talking to y'all. I do not want to talk to you, and especially Williamson County. Y'all have a really bad reputation. I've bad encounters with y'all. I do not.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know you aren't. Ma'am.
Okay. So we need your cooperation.
No, and I'm.
Do you want to press charges?
I do not.
Okay.
Despite her plea to be left alone, the officer persisted as she had to question her sister inside the apartment, which added to the woman's distress.
Is there anyone else in the
My
apartment
sister
with you?
is here.
Okay, can I talk to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
you want to
no.
go get?
No, I really don't want you to talk.
Okay. Well,
It's none of her
if she
business.
wants to talk to me, that I can talk to her.
She does not want to talk.
How do I know that?
Because I told her that she had nothing to do with this.
Okay. Well, let me try to make contact with her. Do you want to go back inside for the time being?
I don't. I really don't.
Okay.
It's
Well, then
literally-
step over here
No.
for me. So what's the deal?
What is your problem?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on
I'm trying to
here.
tell you, ma'am. She had nothing to do with this. I called her after because
Who
I
called
want
the
my
cops?
I didn't call the cops.
I'm asking who called the cops, guys.
Those people, I don't know.
You don't know them?
I don't know them. Never met those people in my life.
Okay.
I don't know them.
Have y'all been arguing before? Like
No,
why are
no.
people concerned then? That's the
No,
thing.
I've never known.
Okay. What's your sister's name?
She's my sister.
Are you sure she's not the one that called the cops? It was either them or your sister that called the cops. I was
my
worried.
sister.
Okay. Well, if you want to just go back inside for the time being, and then I'm gonna meet up with my partners and see what's going on.
Thank you.
The situation took a pretty dark turn when the female officer knocked on the girl's door again with Deputy Lorenzo Hernandez.
So, I got her name and date of birth. She doesn't want to be cooperative. I see some marks on her neck that might be fresh. She's saying she's denying medical attention. She said she didn't want to talk to us. Sister doesn't want to talk. They live in here. So. She's like, I don't even want y'all in my house. I'm like, well, we gotta find the guy that allegedly did this. So she didn't give direction, travel, description, anything. She's like, he left. I don't know where he went.
Satisfaction.
So we need to see if this guy's inside your apartment.
Who else is in here?
My sister. No, I really don't. You really don't.
Deputy Hernandez's actions raised serious questions about the appropriateness of the force used, especially when dealing with an individual who posed no physical threat.
Go in with him.
No, you stay here.
You need to go in with him.
Okay, stop.
Just stop. I don't trust. I just want
Stop.
Listen to
Don't stop refusing.
I'm not doing anything.
Relax.
I'm not doing anything. Oh my gosh, you're a psycho. I'm not doing
Stop moving.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, just stop. Just lay there. Please, just lay there.
Guys, stop.
Victim is being detained.
Our father were in public and they couldn't do what we done on our death. Please get these demons off me. Oh my goodness. Please help me. Please. Get off me. Don't need to touch me like this. Please.
All right, man, you're gonna have to calm down. It's running your mouth and calm down.
Listen.
Okay? You understand? You need to understand how we can talk to you.
Yes.
Okay, quit
Yes,
talking.
please let me get up, please.
Quit talking.
You're hurting.
Quit talking.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth and quit talking, okay? And I can talk to you and let you know why we're doing what we're doing and what's going on. Regardless of whether or not you want to cooperate,
Please
we're going to do
call
what
the
we need to
attorney.
do.
Call the attorney.
Lay there. Please, just lay there.
Relax so we can talk to
Call
you.
our attorney. Call the attorney right now. Call the lawyer right now.
Listen,
Relax so we can talk to you.
we're just trying to talk to you and make sure you're okay. Because we're not trying to hurt you.
You're hurting me though. You're
We're
hurting
not
me more
trying to
than
hurt you.
I wasn't hurt before and you're hurting me.
You're gonna
I haven't
relax.
felt pain and you're making me feel pain.
Relax.
People.
Relax. Where are you hurting? Where
You're
are you
hurting my arms. You're hurting my. You're literally putting so much pressure on me.
Oh. You to relax, though.
I was relaxed.
I was just trying to talk to you.
And I didn't want to talk to
Let
you.
her up.
That's it.
Please, okay.
Side.
There we go.
Roll over.
Even though the girl told the officer that only her sister was at home, they obviously didn't believe her and treated her extremely harshly.
Listen.
Oh, dude, okay, just stop.
We were here.
But you're not helping me. You're making it so much worse.
We tried to come help you.
I'm not hurt. I'm
okay.
Just sit there.
Don't touch me. I don't know.
Stop.
Don't,
Sit.
don't touch me. Please, just get your hands off me. I'm fine.
Can you
Just don't touch me. Please. Don't touch me.
So what, like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. That's what we're all trying to figure.
She's overreacting. Just please, okay? I'm on your side. Just don't move. Don't talk. Okay? You're making things worse for yourself. Stop. Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. It's time to get out of this situation. Okay?
Why would you go into my place? Stop. Stop.
1636 to 1442, you calling me?
Acknowledging their missteps, the officers removed the handcuffs from the young woman. Deputy Hernandez, attempting empathy, approached her, yet his efforts only deepened the disdain for his presence.
All right, ma'am. So I wasn't here with information to relate to you. When we come to stuff like this, we're going to check for safety reasons, okay? We're going to make sure he's not here and you're not hiding him. We understand you don't want to cooperate. We can't force you to do that. We get that. We understand that. But you don't do what you just did. Not when we show up for something like this. We don't get your cooperation. That is what happens.
Yes.
Okay? All this screaming does not make us stop. Okay? It only makes us get you secure faster. Okay? Is my understanding you do not want to cooperate, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we know who he is. We're going to find him eventually. He comes back over here for whatever reason. You're having a call because he's continuing to do what he's going to do. We're going to take him to jail. Understand those circumstances that y'all put yourselves in, and y'all make us have to deal with those issues. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you injured?
No.
Okay.
Do you need medical attention? Do you need EMS?
I'm good. I'm great.
Okay.
Hernandez underwent internal affairs scrutiny, resulting in a 1-day suspension, removal from field training, and mandatory additional training. While what happened to the girl was unacceptable, what transpired with Bennett Graham is truly unbelievable.
Don't you walk up to me like that.
Until then, in this disturbing incident captured on video, a Virginia State Police trooper's actions escalate into a situation that raises serious concerns about the use of force and the violation of an individual's rights. The driver, visibly distressed, documented the unfolding events as the trooper initiated an unwarranted intrusion into the driver's vehicle.
You can't do that, sir. This officer is trying to unlock my car. This officer is unlocking my car. They just illegally entered my car. And I'm being forcefully removed.
Take a look at me.
I'm
a specimen right here, buddy.
Sir,
you have gotten on my last
My
nerve.
hands are up on camera.
All right.
The driver raised his hands in an attempt to show non-resistance, making it clear that he didn't pose a threat.
I'm in no threat.
You're
to
going
these
to get your
officers.
whooped in front of the Lord and all creation. I'm going to give you one more chance.
I'm being threatened.
You can bring that with you. I'll let you film the whole thing.
I'm being threatened
No,
right now.
I'm giving you a
and
chance.
I am not doing anything. I feel
I'm giving
unsafe.
you a chance.
I feel unsafe, and I'm in no threat to these 3 officers. My hands are up. I am doing nothing wrong to provoke anybody or anything. Making sure this is all recorded. I've just been threatened by a lawful officer.
The trooper, rather than de-escalating the situation, was heard making threats, which added to the tension.
I have just been threatened by a law officer as 2 other officers stand by and say absolutely nothing. Willing to participate. My passenger door was open. My driver door was open. I have it on camera. He rolled my window down to do so.
I'm giving you to the count of 3.
Sir, this is all on camera. I am not resisting. I'm making sure it is being known. I am not resisting.
Okay.
My hands are up. One hand on this camera.
Well, come on,
My seatbelt is being arrested.
As long as your
Look at
hands
this.
are up, that's fine.
I'm not resisting.
As long as your hands are
I
up.
was unlawfully.
Come on
Sir,
up.
please do not touch me, sir.
Despite the driver's compliance, the trooper continued with unwarranted physical actions, and what the trooper did next was clearly a big mistake.
Come on out.
Sir, please do not touch me.
See, that's where we're coming to a disagreement.
It's not about
I'm giving you to the count of 3.
Sir,
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
not
do it,
touching
man.
this officer. It's on camera. My hand is by
Step
my
out of
head.
the car right
I'm
now.
being threatened.
Now you're
I'm being
under arrest. Now
I'm
you're
being
under arrest for
threatened, sir.
disobeying the
I
law
was
of commands
being
of an officer.
disobeying.
I'm giving you
lawfully
to the count
detained.
of 3.
This officer has threatened me, and I'm making it known I am no threat to this
2.
officer. I've been threatened.
Watch the show.
My life is in danger. My life is in danger.
How do you like that? How do you like that? Huh? Put your hands behind your back.
The unwarranted intrusion into the driver's car and the subsequent use of a chokehold demonstrate a blatant disregard for proper law enforcement protocols. This incident underscores the urgent need for accountability and a thorough investigation to ensure that those entrusted with public safety uphold the principles of justice and fairness. This man recording the video showed us how harsh police encounters can be. How Officer Frank Seos treated the man drinking with his girlfriend raises a lot of questions.
Don't you walk up to me like that.
The situation unfolded in the early morning hours of the 8th of September 2019, as officers approached Bennett Graham Robinson, who had been drinking with his girlfriend. Officer Seos immediately adopted an aggressive tone and berated Robinson for his presence at the late hour.
So he was he was drinking with his girlfriend, and then he was.
Have we ran him or got a simple
No,
ran?
yeah, but that's what he said. Like literally nothing happened.
Okay, let's get his ID and run him and see what he is. What are you gonna do with the ID?
Just run your criminal record.
Okay. No, I need to. I have to process those also. Oh yeah, that's great. You know what time it is? Yeah, I do. What time is it? It sucks. It's late as. What time is it?
Officer Seos escalated the situation, and in a shocking turn of events, what happened was a big mistake.
Past 3 a.m., sir. Yes. Yes. So if you're a contractor, yes, and you're interested in that building, shut up and listen to me. Yeah, I'm listening, sir. You don't come over here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Sir. Stand back. Don't you walk up to me like that. Excuse me? You want to walk up to me like that and go to jail?
The use of force appears disproportionate and lacks a clear justification, especially given Robinson's non-resistance at this point.
To me like that again. Sit down. Sit down on the ground. Orlando police, you're under arrest. Sit down on the ground. Stop resisting. You understand me? Stop resisting. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Now. Put your hands behind your back.
The aggressive approach and physical aggression displayed by Officer Seos are inconsistent with the principles of responsible policing.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Officer, hey, I'm
Sir,
really
relax.
not. I'm not.
Sir, relax.
I didn't do anything. This is ridiculous. Are you serious? Ma'am, I'm not doing anything. Well then, next time you don't walk up on the f***ing police when we tell you to stand back. Sir, you grabbed my jugular and shoved me to the ground. No, I pushed you back when you walked up to me. Sir, you don't do that. Stop talking. Stand up.
Seos was indicted by a grand jury in January of 2020 and is facing 3 charges of misdemeanor battery. After his indictment, Seos was relieved of duty with pay, but was not allowed to perform police duties. Transparency and accountability are crucial in police interactions. However, a case like Mr. Randy Cox is what shatters the community's trust in law enforcement. Police officers were searching for a black male in his late 20s, described as skinny, wearing a light red and black t-shirt. Sometime after, they encounter their black male.
Hold on real quick. What's up? Hold on real quick. Just hold up, okay? All right, what's up? Is there anything on you? Anything on you? On my phone, what? I'm on the phone with the girl. Cover my mouth. All we're doing is detaining you right this second, okay?
The police searched him and found questionable merchandise, but Randy calmly complied with the police and didn't panic.
Done. Done. Sarge, 75. All right.
All right, step right in there.
Got it?
One leg at a time. One leg at a time.
Watch your head.
Watch your head, all right?
Yo.
That's right.
The situation quickly escalated after Randy was placed in the police van, transported to the New Haven Police Department. As Cox complained of inability to move, the officers showed little concern, attributing his condition to a fall inside the van.
I'm stopping. I'm going to check you out. What happened? What? You fell. What happened? Can you move at all?
I can't move.
What? How your leg is all the way up there?
I understand me. Listen, brother.
All right, I can't move you, so I have to hold on. I'm gonna have to go get an ambulance.
Listen, no.
Huh?
Yes, but understand.
Go ahead.
I fall. I cannot move my arms.
All right, do not move. I can see moving your arm.
No.
Okay.
Look at my hand.
All right, hold on.
Despite Cox's obvious distress, the officers appeared dismissive, questioning the legitimacy of his injuries, which proved to be a big mistake on their part.
171.
171.
Can you start a signal 1? The subject in the van, he said he fell inside the van and he can't move. So I'm on my way to detention right now. So please, can you start me signal 1 over there?
Cox, either we can move you or you can wait till AR moves you.
Slide down, man.
No, Jay.
Yo, slide down so we can get out of here.
Look. If you gotta drive me in, let's go home.
All right.
Fuck what I like. I'll let her relax for a bit.
All right, there you go.
You're almost there. Now get your shoulders out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stand up. There you go. All right.
Get up.
How you making out? Ready? Actually, go
Get the...
Huh?
You ain't cracking. You just drink too much. No, you drink too much.
Okay.
Sit up.
As it was evident that he couldn't move, the police brought a wheelchair to take him inside the department. But how they shoved him after his severe injury raises a lot of questions.
I can't feel shit, bro.
Sit up.
Stop playing around. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, sit up. You're doing extra straight. Sit up. Sit up. What else did you have? Did you have any drugs out there?
Listen, no.
You're not fine. How much? Okay. How much did you have to drink?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, yo.
A little piss. Huh? A little piss. He's perfectly fine. You know, put these on? Yep. Hold on, Ron. Hold on, Ron.
All right.
5 former New Haven police officers charged with misdemeanor cruelty to persons and reckless endangerment resulted in a record $45 million settlement, the largest police misconduct settlement in U.S. history. One officer retired to avoid the discipline, and the rest pleaded not guilty, released on $25,000 bond. In June of 2023, 2 officers were terminated by the New Haven Board of Police Commissioners for alleged misconduct in the 2022 arrest of Randy Cox. Brace yourselves as we delve into the next case, where the intensity of intimidation and racial slurs takes a pretty big leap. In a troubling incident captured on video, an officer unjustly targets an Uber driver during a routine traffic stop, resorting to offensive and racist remarks.
Sir, you understand me?
Sir, I am not saying.
You understand me?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so stop it with your mouth.
Okay.
Stop it with your for what, sir? For what, sir?
Okay.
Stop it with that bullshit. And realize the 3 vehicle and traffic law violations you committed.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand me?
Yes,
I don't know what planet you think you're on right now.
I'm not planning, sir. I'm here.
Planning? It's a planet.
I say I'm not.
planet.
I'm not any planet.
The Uber driver and the passenger, maintaining composure, wisely recording the incident, ensuring evidence of the officer's inappropriate behavior in the process.
Sorry about that.
Pick the wrong guy. Okay, obviously.
Pull over 5 feet. You understand me? Pull over.
Oh my god.
I have this on video in case you want to.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
In case you need to submit it to someone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, send me your email. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll give you my card.
The officer, exhibiting a confrontational attitude, demanded compliance from the Uber driver.
You gonna let me finish?
Sir,
Stop interrupting me.
Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, who do you think you're talking to here?
Sir, I'm not saying nothing. I said
No, every time I open my mouth, you have something to say. When you're driving up my when I'm trying to park the car, and then you have to do something with your hands.
Sir, I just say.
I don't care what you have to say.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
People are allowed to park in this car, park their cars on the side of the street without your interference, and then your opinion about what's going on. Okay? Especially when the person you do it to are the police.
The officer proceeded to assert authority, citing a traffic violation as the reason for the stop.
I don't know where you're coming from, or where you think you're appropriate in doing that. It's not the way it works.
Once this video was released, however, the officer was immediately stripped of his badge and gun. Incidents like these underscore the need for accountability and continuous efforts to eradicate discrimination within law enforcement. This is Lieutenant Billy Wheeler, the man of the hour who found himself on the other side of the law, rather mistakenly. On February 8th, 2020, Antonio Arnello Smith was having a pretty chill conversation with a cop when something he didn't expect happens out of the blue.
Hey, you got your ID on you?
Yes, I got my ID. What are you guys doing?
We're out here investigating suspicious activity,
well,
sir.
I'm not doing anything. I've been around cameras, so I ain't been doing nothing.
All right. So what were you doing over there at the Walgreens?
Waiting for Western Union. Call my sister right now. She's in Florida. You have a cell phone, call her. Don't
call
try me like this. Call my sister in Florida. Don't do this. What are you doing? Oh my God!
Behind your back.
What are you doing?
Put your hands behind your back like you're told. Put your hands.
What are you doing? Oh.
Out of left field, Lieutenant Wheeler sneaks up, pins Smith's hands, and slams him face first into the dirt. Baffled, as he should be, he cries out in pain. He can be heard on the recording.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he might be broke.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
Not only was he caught off guard, but he was pinned to the ground so brutally that he was left with a broken wrist.
Oh my God! Jesus! Oh my God! You broke my wrist! Oh my God!
Stop.
You broke my wrist!
The footage shows 2 more Valdosta officers who had jumped in on the scene while they slapped on the cuffs.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God! Oh please!
Put your hands.
I wasn't doing anything! Oh my God!
However, Smith's cries of pain go so out of hand that even the cops look perplexed.
Yeah, hold on, relax. We're gonna get you squared up.
Oh God!
However, reality soon kicks in as Wheeler tries to drop the bomb about an outstanding arrest warrant.
No, that's the other guy. The other guy is over there. They pointed out 2 different people. Okay. They got the guy with a warrant. This guy, I had just got contact with him.
From what could have been an episode of Triumph that went down on a sunny day for Lieutenant Wheeler, the cops realized that it was all triggered by a drugstore snitch reporting a guy hassling customers outside.
I thought this was the guy that they were calling about because he said, because that guy said he's not the one that had to call him. He said it was this guy. So whenever he was walking down, I was like, all right, well, I went back to go grab my car, and I got him stopped here. And then he was like, hey, put your hands on me back. And I thought I had missed something. God.
The responding officers zero in on two folks who apparently match the description, only to find out that one of them has a warrant. The other poor soul, wrongly ID'd as the troublemaker, turned out to be Antonio Arnello Smith.
Hey, this was the other guy. The guy with the warrants over there.
Oh,
huh? No, there's two different people. Because they pointed this guy out to me.
Despite the whole fiasco, the cops cut Smith loose without charges, and he hightails it out of there without waiting for the paramedics.
Hold on, sir, just one second. Can you just hang out and let ambulance look at you? I'm fine. Just give me 1 second. Let me talk to somebody real quick. Okay, and I'll be right back. I'll talk to you. Okay.
Possibly worrying that they might tackle him too. Lieutenant Billy Wheeler's moves may have been questionable, but what would you do if the cops ruined your morning jog and take you into custody?
Okay, well then you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay, for what?
Stay tuned to find out. Imagine this, a regular evening in a church parking lot, and here's Ronald Edgar along with his stepson, just fixing up a customer's car.
How are y'all doing?
I'm 36, I'm 4, 20.
Little did he know, his day was about to turn into a real-life cop movie, all caught on Officer Krista McCabe's body cam.
Description.
Huh? What are y'all doing?
Get in the car. 36,
Is this your car?
33, drive all day. Numbers 1867.
The authorities received a 911 call from the church's security guard about two Hispanic guys messing with a car. Tending to the call, Officer McCabe, along with Officer Paralat, reached the alleged crime scene.
One of your customers?
Don't tell. I was over here earlier.
Whose car is that?
That's mine.
The black one?
Yeah.
As Edgar was busy wrestling with attire, he didn't pay too much attention to what Officer McCabe had to say. This is probably where it went downhill for him.
All right, take a break for me real fast, and y'all have driver's license or IDs on you?
I ain't gonna submit no ID. Listen, you call the lady right now. Listen, I ain't got time for this. Don't worry. I don't mean to be rude or nothing.
Okay, no, you do need to give me your ID or driver's license.
A little agitated, Edgar refused to hand over his ID, which tipped something off in the officer's mind.
Are you refusing me to give me your ID or driver's license?
You can call this lady on this
Step
car.
over that one.
Come on, man. See, here's y'all playing.
You're playing right now. We don't got time for this. We really don't got time for this.
Edgar tried to show his driver's license a bunch of times in the chaos, ending up stuck in the back of a squad car.
I'm gonna give you my ID right in my pocket.
Hey, man, will you go stand in front of my car for me?
Come on, give me my ID, man.
No, we'll get your ID.
Keep your wrist like that.
All right.
All right.
They're good now.
No, look.
They're good right now. They're not too tight.
Okay, you're under arrest for obstruction.
I didn't do nothing.
All right, so if you resist any further, you will also get charged with resisting arrest. You understand?
Listen, I'll give you my ID. I'll tell you what's going on. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get a customer's car here. I'm in a rush.
In a plot twist worthy of a legal thriller, Edgar faced charges of obstruction.
You shut up.
Is that how you talk to someone? Is that all officers supposed to talk to someone?
Yeah,
like this?
we're here doing a custodial search on you.
I didn't do anything. What y'all need to do is call Ms. Noel Patel right there in this office right here and hand me the key. That's
I already explained to you, all right?
I mean, I am such a rush.
However, when the city prosecutor reviewed the body cam evidence, the charges crumbled like a poorly built house of cards.
This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I didn't do the crime, but she's trying to arrest somebody for not doing a crime. She's trying to arrest me for obstruction. For what? I didn't do anything.
Whether Edgar was done wrong or not is debatable, but what about Matias Omu, whose regular jog routine turned out to be an act of violence for the San Antonio police officers?
Okay, well then you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay, for what?
This is Matias Omu, a regular insurance adjuster for USAA who was out for a jog in North San Antonio on August 25th, 2020. However, his morning jog was about to turn wild.
Hey, what's your name, brother? Well, you kind of match the suspect in the description of what I'm looking for. What's your name? What's your name? Why? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, well.
The San Antonio Police Department was on a hunt for a man named Darren Anthony Smith, whose wife had reported a domestic violence incident. The officer suspected Matias to be the man they'd been searching for and proceeded to question him.
Just come here. We're trying to figure this out, man. Do what?
I'm working out. I'm doing a run.
Dude, I just got a call for a family violence. What's your name, dude?
The inquiry, however, did not go as planned.
I'm not giving you my name. I'm just here working out.
Okay, if that's all it is,
let me go.
That's not. I need to know your name.
I'm not giving you my name. I don't have to give you my name.
Reluctant to give in his name, this is where things took a turn for the worse for Matias.
What's your name then?
You're not getting that information.
Okay, well then you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay, for what?
For being a suspect in family violence until I figure out who you are.
The officers slapped on the handcuffs and tried to take Ometu into custody.
All right, what's just going to happen? We're going to go drive to the apartment. We're going to see if she IDs. Nope, that's not how this works.
It's not going anywhere. You're illegally detaining me.
I am legal.
Yeah, so I'm staying right here then.
No.
If I'm being detained, I'm staying right here.
You want to be released today or not?
I'm going to be released.
Okay, well,
I'm going to stay right here.
I just need to get you ID.
Right here.
I just need to get you ID.
I'm not going anywhere.
But he refused to get into the car and insisted that he will keep on standing out in the open so that everyone can witness what's going on.
So, I don't want to have to do this, but all we had to do, drive over there.
All you had to do was leave me the alone.
Why do you say that? Because you match the description of something.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
You want to look at my key card?
Yeah, I'm sure I match the description.
Okay.
But the cops already had enough of his resistance and took him down with considerable force.
Okay, well, you're going to get in the car. Come on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting in the car. I didn't do anything. I'm not.
Come on. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Matias, in his aggravation of what he was going through, even kicked two of the officers.
Quit making this difficult.
After he was forced into the police vehicle, it was the conversation between the cops that took a weird turn.
You think he's going to be in there for transport, or do we need to get a wagon?
Dude, I don't know, man. We already got him in here. It's just we can't buckle him in.
But we still don't have him identified.
We don't know who he is. That's oh my God, it's so frustrating.
If that was not enough, the officers even tried to build a case against him.
Maybe the fast ID issue if he has any history or something like that.
Even after the wife, who was originally assaulted, clarified that her husband was rocking different colors, they kept Ometu in custody.
Can you describe his shirt again? What color? Lime green is in like... So not like a neon green? I mean, was it bright, you think?
Even though he was nowhere near identical to the description of the suspect, the officers still chose to detain him unlawfully.
When I talked to her, I was like, what was he wearing? She was like, green shirt, black male, black shorts. I was like, beard on the keycard, neon green shirt. And I was like, okay, what kind of beard? She was like, yeah, he has a little bit of a beard. I was like, she's like, not a full beard. And I was like, okay, well, your full beard versus a little bit of beard, probably different. And so that's when we just contacted him over here. And she was like, yeah.
The officers tried pressing charges against Matias for assaulting the police officers, but the Bexar County DA dropped the charges.
Ometu and his lawyer spoke to many things they feel were done wrong that day. First, take a look at his mugshot compared to the person they were looking for. They say besides being black, he didn't fit the description of the suspect. They say Ometu's thick beard was a key indicator of that. Next, in a statement last week, Chief McManus said if Ometu would have just given his name, this would have been over quickly, but Ometu's lawyer says, again, he had no legal obligation to give it.
The officers now face the spotlight for excessive force, unlawful arrest, violent assault, and other severe charges. Still baffled about jogging being a crime? Wait till you see what finding a suspect in the wrong location leads to. In July of 2022, a Volusia County deputy named Chad Weaver was responding to a burglary call when he ended up on the wrong street. What happened next was just the start of a chain reaction.
Hey, stop the car. Stop.
What?
Did you stay here?
No.
What are you doing here?
No. Why does it matter?
Turn the car off. Turn the car off now.
Considering the sudden nature of being detained, the 18-year-old female, later identified as Lyanna Rollins, instantly started resisting the police.
Turn the car off.
That's why it's not
Turn the
now.
Hey, watch what you doing, because I'll punch you in your... Don't ever forget that. I'll punch you down in your skull. Let me go.
Hey.
Let me know. Let me
explain to you what we're doing.
Put your hands on me and I don't say
responding.
I don't give up.
The officer tries to explain the situation, letting her know that she's not being arrested, but Lyanna isn't there to listen.
Turn around, ma'am. Turn around.
Stop
You're not
touching
under.
me.
You're not
I
under
don't
arrest.
care. You came in this hostile. Don't you ever put your on me. I'll spit on you.
She continues to resist the officer, lashing out at him out of nowhere.
Stop.
Look at my hair. What's wrong with you?
Get down.
Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro.
She then starts running from the officer, and her wig falls down during the commotion.
40 cents for her. Step it up. Get down now.
This is where things started getting pretty serious.
Get down now. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Get down.
I don't care.
Get down.
What the
Get down.
The officer, in his quest to restrain Lyanna, wanted to calm down the situation.
Turn hand behind your back.
They chill, bro. Oh, my soul.
However, it was already way too late.
Come on, bro. You know how to get baby chill, bro. Put your
Stop.
Now, come on, hurry, put this on, bro.
Tell her to quit moving.
Let him do it.
If you don't stop moving,
Bro,
stop.
The footage even shows one of Lyanna's friends asking her to stop resisting, but she continues to throw kicks at the officer.
I'm trying not. I'm trying not to you. I'm trying not to hurt you.
If you thought Lyanna was done throwing tantrums, look at what she does next.
Stop touching me. Just calm down. Stop touching me before I bite. You have to calm down. Touching me. I said stop touching me.
40 cents. Is anyone else coming?
He has my arm twisted in his handcuffs, and I swear to God, if I get out of this, I swear to God, I cannot do nothing. Beat the white out of this mama. No, what the you doing? Try to do your job. Stop pressing on me because I'm not resisting.
Okay.
My wrist already.
Okay, I'm trying to put on new ones, so relax.
When Lyanna refuses to comply at all, the cops have no choice but to arrest her.
Just put her in my, I don't care. Open my door.
You don't care. My wrist hurt.
Put her in my car now.
Don't push me because I can get in my
Okay, then get in.
My wrist hurt though. My wrist hurt.
Okay.
Get
Wrist hurting.
If you calm down, we'll help you out, okay?
Don't push me, bro. I'm not gonna tell you.
Put your feet in the car, please.
Although it was a blunder at Officer Chad Weaver's end that he ended up on the wrong street in his search for the suspect, moreover, the manner in which he approached the lady might have resulted in a different ending for this case. Despite all the public backlash for the wrong arrest, it was Lyanna's actions that later led to her being charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. Talking about waking up on the wrong side of the bed.